So as you can see, I've had a little bit of a rethink about how I was going to add something more to the pieces. If you remember, I had the idea originally of using pieces of lace to make a collage around the design, but that was just too much. But I had an idea of using just simple pieces of fabric, just plain fabric. I actually found that I'd still got some of another piece actually from my grandparents' house. It's a tablecloth, and I've used this piece before in other projects, and I've got a little bit left. So what I've been doing, I've been cutting pieces or ripping pieces because I like the frayed edges. So I've just taken small pieces and I've just placed them in a collage onto the piece, and I've arranged them in such a way that hopefully it doesn't detract from the design in the middle. It took me a little while to play around with the pieces until I was happy with them, but I think I'm quite pleased with how it looks at the moment. And I think I'll go ahead and start stitching these pieces down, only very simply, and we'll see how it goes. So I've done that piece off of camera, and I thought I'd see about doing this other piece and show you how I went about placing the pieces of fabric. So I think we'll get everything ready and then I'll be back shortly. Right, so I hope you can see everything okay. I'm going to start just with the pieces that I've already got here that are already cut out. See, that's quite a long piece, but a bit too long for where I want it to go. So I'm just going to trim that down slightly. Start in the middle, I think. There we go. Put that first piece there. I'll probably just stick to 2 or 3 pieces at a time for an area. Don't want to overdo it, and I vary the sizes of the pieces as well. So far that one's looking okay. Quite narrow pieces here, which sometimes they work quite well. It's just a case of playing around until I'm happy with the composition of them. And sometimes it does take a while, but it's quite nice to just get lost in something that's not too difficult. You just play until you feel it's right. So I think those pieces are a little bit small for now. So let's see what we've got here with this one. I think this is the edge of the tablecloth, so it's got a double layer, and I'm just going to cut down the edge. rip it open. I'd rather rip them, as I say, because the edges just slightly get frayed, and I do like that. I do like my frayed edge. I actually quite like that bit in the middle, but I'm not sure how that may work, so I think I'm going to leave that one for now, and that might come in handy for something else another time. So I've got this piece here, just got a nice simple flower. Whether we use any of that, we'll see. That corner piece off. Right. Put that back on there, maybe, or even that way. Yep, maybe. So you can always move them around at the end if we're not happy. Right, so that's the middle section. Let's see what we can do here. Pull these little threads off, gives it more of a frayed edge. I like how that is at a diagonal with the design, so that one might stay. See about cutting a bit more. I like this edging as well. You end up with a little pile of threads, but that's fine. I'll add that to my, well, let me show you what I've got. Where is it? Here it is. It's a little glass cup, and I keep all my oddments of thread in there, maybe to use someday. Nothing goes to waste here. Right. I don't know whether to leave that as it is there or whether Smaller piece again, longer, smaller. We'll see, we'll leave that for now. I want it that way, or do I want it that way? Let's see what I did on the other one. I think I might have it that way for now. Cut that strip in half. Not sure. Let's try it that way. See, there's no wrong or right to this. It's just, as I say, how when you play, something will just click and you'll be, yeah, that's right, that's okay. Or no, that definitely does not work. Maybe there's too much of that edging in one place, so let's try just a plain, or let's have a look if we take it all the way through there. Yeah, might work. Okay, I'm going to carry on with this a bit further up, and when I've finished I'll show you the results.